What's going on, world? It's me, Andre Catnot here from West Palm Beach, Florida. So what I'm going to do here in the next hour, I'm going to back test my strategy for the month of April. So what I want to show you guys is that you can buy a 50K account from a firm like Top Step, for example. A Top Step for a 50K account from Top Step will only cost you about $49, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back test my strategy and show you guys my strategy that I teach people on my live streams. Right, every morning I go live in the mornings on Zoom, and I teach people my strategies, and then also my clients that's attending my live trading sessions take the same trades that I take on my live session. So if you guys want to be able to hop on my live trading sessions and take the same trades that I take, meaning if I click buy, you click buy. If I click sell, you click sell. Okay, and not only that, learn my strategy. Then for a limited time only, you can get started for only a one-time fee of $250. All right, $250 will get you access to my live trading sessions, my training, and not only that, my copy trading. All right, so if you guys don't have time to hop on my live trading sessions, but you still want to be able to make money in the financial markets, then you can also copy my trades automatically over to your account. But I recommend people just learn the strategy. That way you don't have to rely on people. But I'm going to back test this strategy and show you guys, you know, what my strategy can do for you if you were to learn the strategy, okay? And like I said, you can go to Top Step and buy a 50K account for only $49 with Top Step, okay? So what I'm going to do, let me go ahead and do this real quick. I'm going to go ahead and create a session here. I'm going to call this my sweep plus, what do I want to call this one? My sweep plus my New York handoff break. That's what I'm going to call it, okay? And I'm going to choose a playbook. It's going to be my sweep, New York handoff sweep there. I'm going to choose futures, and I'm going to test this out on MES, which is S&P 500. I'm going to start this account off with $50,000, and then I'm going to go ahead and select the month of April. I'm going to start at the first, and then I'm going to end this session at end the month on the 30th of April. All right, I'm going to create that session, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what my strategy could do for you. If you want to learn it, like I said, hit me up, but I'm going to pause this video, and then I'm going to show you guys the results from the strategy, okay? So I did 7 trades so far, back testing the month of April using one of my strategies, because I got multiple strategies. This is not only one strategy, and not only that, this is just part of my strategy. All right, I'm not giving you the full strategy yet. Like I said, if you want to learn the full strategy, it's only a one-time fee of $250. You'll be able to get access to my trading group on Telegram. You'll also be able to hop on my live trading sessions, and not only that, you'll be able to copy my trades automatically to your accounts if you want to do that and you don't have time to trade and you don't have time to look at charts and stuff like that. So you get all of that for a one-time fee of $250. So yeah, we did 7 trades so far. I want to go ahead and show you the results on that so far. Let's go to the dashboard here real quick. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some more trades here in front of you. But I want to go ahead and show you, not this month, not this one. I'm going to show you this strategy this strategy right there. Okay, so this strategy right here. So far, ladies and gentlemen, we made $250 on the first day. We made another $250 on the second day. We made $256 on this day, and then we made $669 on this day, and then we made $769 on this day, and we made $300 on this day. No trade on this day because I didn't see a trading setup. and on this day we made 319. So as you can see, we're profitable so far. We're definitely profitable so far. And remember, you can get a 50K challenge from a firm like Top Step, right? It only costs you about $49, right? $49, that's it. And you just need to reach the target of $3,000. Just to reach the target of $3,000, right? And if you look at this, we're almost at $3,000. We just need to make about like $200. Just $200. So you can literally just take one trade a day and you can pass your challenge, within 2 weeks. All right, maybe 3 weeks, but within 2 to 3 weeks you can be a funded trader. Just taking one trade. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the session. I'm gonna actually do some setups in front of you guys. So let's go ahead and go to play this session real quick. Let's finish this up. So this was the last trade that we took. We won that trade. Let's go to the start of New York session, and I'm gonna mark up my London session real quick. Do this real quick. And guys, if you are interested in any one of these things that I've been talking about, copying my trades, having access to my Telegram group, having access to my live trading sessions, just message me on Telegram and I'll get you in that group. Okay, so I'm going to mark up my London session here. Now, for some reason, a lot of people say, oh, London session started this time. I know majority of the time London session starts at 3, but when it comes to my session, I got my session starting at 12 a.m., which is right here, midnight. Okay, so that's where I got my London session starting. But I know I consider London session at 3 a.m. I know other people say different, but this is how I trade. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I want to speed things up real quick. All right, so none of this stuff is here. None of these candles are here. So I'm going to speed it up real quick so we can get to a setup. That way we don't be on this video too long here. Got it on 10x speed here, so we'll see. So all I'm doing is just looking for a session sweep. Okay, I'm looking for the U.S. session to sweep the London session. That's all I'm looking for. Okay, so look like we're getting a small sweep there. I want to see a little bit more bigger. I want to see a bigger sweep than a little small sweep. So we'll see how this moves. This session look like it's just been ranging here. All right, look like we're sweeping up to the upside. I want to see a bigger sweep. Okay, that's okay. And then also what I like to do too is I like to go ahead and mark up so whenever 9:30 hits, I like to get my VWAP here at 9:30. All right. Like I said, there's more that goes into this strategy, but I'm just gonna give you the simple version of the strategy. Of course you want to do other things and have other confluence, but this is part of my strategy. Okay, so yeah, I got the New York anchor VWAP there, and now I'm gonna mark up my New York anchor VWAP here. Let me see here. Let me see. The last time it touched here was this candle here. I'm gonna make that color, and then I'm gonna go ahead because I want to go ahead and see if I can pass this challenge, reach the target of $3,000 on this move here. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Sorry for the noise. I got some people upstairs working on the floors. But yeah, let's go ahead and play. Let's bring it down to like 2x speed. So, and then also I can just mark up my box right here. That way you guys can see that this is U.S. session here. This is the AM session. I got the PM session start at 13, which is 1 o'clock. Okay, and then this will be the PM session. I'm gonna make this red. Okay, I'm gonna make this red here, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can win this trade here with the strategy. So let's go ahead and play it. So all I'm doing now is I'm waiting for a price to break my New York handoff VWAP. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this. All right. Now we're getting very, very close to the end of the session here, so we might not even take a trade on this day here because price hasn't even come close to breaking the VWAP. It's okay. We'll just go ahead and skip to the next day. And I like this too. This is TradeZeller. TradeZeller allows you to back test your strategy. And let me see. Yeah, I'm not gonna take a trade in this session because it's getting late in the session. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip. So there's no trade on this day, which is Friday the 11th, April the 11th. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on go to, and I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the next New York session open, and I'm gonna go ahead and delete these VWAPs. And now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, I'm looking for midnight. Looking for the midnight candle. Once I find the midnight candle here, boom, that's my midnight candle. And I'm gonna draw it to the high and the low of that session. I don't know if you guys, let me just drag it up that way you guys can see it right there. Okay, and boom, I like to make my London zone blue, and then I'm gonna go ahead and click on 10x speed, and we're gonna try this again. You know, the other day wasn't no trade, so that the day that we were just on was no trade day. If you don't see the setup, you don't see the setup. Now there, you could have had opportunities in that session and on that day with my other strategies, but I'm just showing you guys, if you were to just take this strategy alone and just take only one trade a day and show you guys how you can literally pass your challenge within 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, just taking one trade a day. All right, being very, very conservative. This is also being very, very conservative. All right, now you can pass this challenge, you can pass a challenge like in a week if you want to, but it's all about your risk to reward and how much you're willing to risk. Okay, so so again, I'm going to look for my 930 candle. It's not 930 yet. I don't see the 930 candle yet. Let's do this again. Okay, this might be the 930. Yeah, this is the 930. Boom. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to get my zone here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to make this orange here, and then I'm going to see how this works out. Play this. This is going in a range right now. I want to see a big sweep. Okay, this is what I like to see. Big sweep like this. Okay, I like to see sweeps like this. Okay, and then I'm going to also put on my handoff VWAP here, and all I'm going to be waiting for now is I'm just going to be waiting for a price to break above the my handoff, my New York anchor VWAP handoff. All right, yeah, bring this down, bring this over. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it over to 12:55 before the PM session, and like I said, I'm just waiting for price to break above my New York anchor, New York handoff VWAP. Hasn't broken above yet, and let's see this candle here. And sometimes I also like to wait, maybe 1 or 2 candles above the VWAP to make sure that it wants to go in that direction, just to confirm, because sometimes these candles can fake you out, just like this, how these kind of faked you out. But let's see if we can get back up there above. Okay, we're coming back up. We're still not above it. Still not above it here. Okay, so it's bouncing off of it. Okay, I want to see a close. Okay, so now this is where I want to get in at. Okay, I'm seeing the break of the handoff VWAP here. So I'm gonna do something like this, and then what I want to do is I want to go for only like maybe $250. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click 5 contracts here, and I'm gonna click on buy. Okay, come over here. I'm gonna put my stop like a light above, like a below there, and then I'm gonna put my TP. We can go for like we'll go for like 300. We'll go for 300. Okay, something small. Like I'm being very, very conservative here. All right, I'm being very, very, very conservative here. So I see a session sweep right here. That's what I want to see before I get in a trade. I want to see a session sweep. Okay. And then I'm going to enter here. Okay. Enter 5 contracts long on the New York handoff break. Okay. So let's go ahead and play it. See if we can hit this. And this is, and with this strategy, I don't care about, I really don't care about the risk to reward, because I'm only going to be going for like, I'm only going to be going for like $200, $300. Okay. I'm being very, very conservative here. Okay. Being very, very conservative here. So let's see if we can win this trade here. Okay, so we're going back below it, up. So it's like, it looks like it's a choppy day, but like we hit it. Okay, so yeah, boom, we want that trade, and look at that. I don't know if you guys can see this on the bottom here. Let me see if I can bring it up here. If you guys can see that, you probably can't see it. But yeah, we want this trade here. What I usually do when I'm back testing, I like to make a note of that. I'm going to my journal, go to my trade that I took. And then I'm going to paste that link to that, and then I'm going to go to my playbook, and then I saw a session sweep. I saw a New York handoff break, and saw a chalk, change the character, take profit hit, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the dashboard to show you how we did. Okay, I don't know why it says there's an error there, but let's go back here. Let's go back to the dashboard, and as you can see, you know, we didn't take a trade on Friday, right? We didn't see a trade on Friday. So literally we passed the challenge, a 50K challenge in 3 weeks, okay? And like I said, you can buy a 50K challenge from Top Step for only $49, and you can literally get funded with a 50K account that you can withdraw from, okay? So look at that, guys. I mean, no losses at all. No losses. If you want to learn, like I said, if you guys want to learn the full strategy, and all of my confluences, all of my technical analysis training, and not only that, be able to hop on my live trading sessions and be able to copy my trades if you don't want to trade. It's only a one-time fee of $250. Okay, so as you can see, we did pretty good here. Okay, I can even go back to the trades and show you guys how the trade did. Okay, let me see if I can scroll here. We click on this. All right, I'll show you. We won this trade. We got the break of the New York handoff right there. Okay, we can go to the next trade here. All right, this day we got the break of the New York handoff. Quick, just like I said, I'm being very, very conservative. I'm making only $250, $300. All right, very, very conservative. Taking one trade a day, ladies and gentlemen. One trade a day. Okay, simple. If you can be simple like that, only going for like $200, $250, $300 a day, you can pass a 50K challenge with very, very low risk in 2 to 3 weeks. All right. So as you can see, this strategy works. This, like I said, this is just part of the strategy. This is just part of it. This is not even the full strategy, but like, this is crazy how much you can, how like consistent you can win consistently with this strategy. Okay. We can go to the next day here. I'll show you the win on here. As you can see, we won that one. Very, very simple, going for a couple of $100 here. Or we made $700 that day, matter of fact. We made $300 that day there. We made, $318 right there. Let's go here. Let's click on that. This was the move where we won $300 right there. Like literally, guys, I can go on and on, but I don't want to make this video too long. But literally, you could have passed in the month of April, right? Using my strategy, one of my strategies, because I have multiple strategies with my multiple. Like, and by the way, guys, when you attend my live trading sessions, you're gonna learn multiple of my trading strategies. I got multiple trading strategies that you can learn. So literally, you can be in a position to take anywhere from 1 to 4 trades a day. You can take 1 to 4 trades a day with all the strategies that I'm going to be teaching you. Okay, so if you guys want to be able to hop on my live trading sessions and learn my strategies and be able to copy my trades if you choose to automatically, right? Then it's only a one-time fee of $250. Price will be going up to $500 because I'm also going to be adding a training course, training basically step by step on how to trade, how to mark up your charts, how to add different technical analysis with data, confluences, like really this course is going to be amazing. It's going to teach you a simple strategies that can really make you money in the futures market. Okay, so with that being said, I'm Andre Cat, here from West Palm Beach, Florida. I hope you guys are getting value from these videos, but I will see you guys on another video. Okay.